last year questions and recalls that I will share, but that is you have to write only. You cannot take a picture of that. It is just recall of the four from the last year, and it is not test paper. It is not. It is not test paper. It is just for the review. So for today, since our lecture, I was informed just last night to take a lecture. So whatever, he just sent me the PowerPoint of the doctor last night. Then I will tell you guys the importance of which you guys have to remember. And also we will have anatomy lab review today because most probably students are really confused with brachial plexus and muscle orientation. So we will have a review later on about upper extremity, and lower extremity will be it's included now.
We'll focus on the neck and the head, except for the special senses.
Okay, so
All activity.
No external.
no extremity. So don't worry. Last week I gave review to a student from your batch from another section for what we call neck, head, and also about bones. I already informed last time to them to review about the bones and skull because it's really important and they will ask a lot of questions from them there. I hope they were telling me that they ask a lot of questions from the bones. So I hope they will get good score because I already informed them to prepare for that. So we'll start our lecture about upper extremity. So for upper extremity, we have to know about the shoulder joint and the bone first. We have to know. So which bones are included in our upper limb is shoulder joint, and for shoulder joint, of course, scapula, clavicle, and also humerus take a part of it. And in arm, humerus, then forearm will be radius and ulnar. And afterwards, wrist will be carpal bones. It will form the carpal tunnel there, which is really important part because nerves and artery pass from the carpal tunnel. So if in case there is a cyst or any compression, so it will really make like tingling sensation, and it will be cause numbness in the hand. So it is depends which nerve is going to be compressed. So if it is compressed median nerves, then it will be your thumb first and second half. Ring finger will be second will be half. So and if there will be ulnar nerve, then the last two. It's like that. Okay, so we will review about I remember about for your exam, the muscles, origin, insertion, and their functions are important because sometimes doctor asks about the elevation, flexion, extension. What muscle is really helpful for that. So it is important also, and also in your shoulder joint, what bones are included, like what bones are part of your shoulder joint, and in glenoid, rotator cuff, which muscle is not included. It was a question during my time in my exam, so you should know about the rotator cuff muscle, which muscle are included in rotator cuff. Okay, so first we sorry, this is the slides of doctor from last year that I received from my friend. Okay, so here, bones of the shoulder, as I told you, it is clavicle, scapula, And also in making a shoulder joint, in shoulder girdle, there will be scapula and clavicle, but if full joint, it will be humerus will be included because the head of the humerus will join to your glenoid cavity of your scapula. Now, in this shoulder joint, there are some ligaments and muscle will help to remain your humerus on the place, or the bones will be stay on their place. So here, acromioclavicular joint. In acromioclavicular, as name of the acromioclavicular means, it will be joined between acromion process of scapula and your clavicle. So acromioclavicular joint will be part of your shoulder joint. It will be between acromion process of scapula and clavicle, strengthened by coracoclavicular ligament. So it will be strength for this joint will be from your coracoclavicular joint, which is prevents the excessive lateral and medial movement. So if in case it will be torn, then there will be no movement of your shoulder joint. It will be either so I will check about that later and then now these two joints allow the wide range of movement for the shoulder girdle to like lateral movement, medial movement. So this joint is really important for the, of course, if you want to extend or like abduction. So if we want to rotate our hand, then this ligament will really help because it is for the medial and lateral movement. So. Now about the glenoid cavity. So for the glenoid cavity, it is part of the glenoid cavity. It is in your scapula. In glenoid cavity, the head of the humerus will attach there, articulate there. So and the head of the humerus is like convex, and the concave is glenoid cavity. So it will be smoothly. It can really rotate there, and it can move very easily. Okay, and receive the articulation head of the humerus, as I told you, and it also called the glenohumeral joint. Okay, it's a glenohumeral joint. The glenoid cavity is the shallow concave, as I informed you guys, oval fossa, directed anterolaterally, and it will be slightly superiorly. Of course, your humerus will be like for the shoulder joint. If you will see in the skeletal system, then there will be it will be anterolaterally, and of course it will be little bit forward and superior side. So humerus head will be in little bit inferior side. So it will attach there. It will make articulation very perfect with your glenoid cavity. Okay. So here the big of course, this glenohumeral joint is one kind of yours socket joint. Like it is like a socket will attach in socket. You will place the head of your humerus. Okay, so it is like a socket for the head of humerus. It is ball and socket joint. Okay, ball socket joint. Now, big like coracoid process is also like superior to your glenoid cavity and project anterolaterally. It is part of your scapula. Okay, so coracoid process, it is anterolaterally, and of course it is a projection from your scapula and provide the inferior attachment passively to coracoclavicular ligament. So coracoclavicular ligament between the coracoid process and your clavicle. So between the coracoid process and clavicle, there is a clavicular ligament. It is attachment